Hello, Monsters Abound, and welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms, A World Betrayed, and part 16 of my Lubu campaign. We've had a bit of a setback, to be honest, but then so has Yuan Shao. And by setback, I mean we've had to fall back, and he's lost his head, unfortunate for both of us. Slightly more unfortunate for him, though. Slightly more problematic is the fact we're losing food and a lot of money every single turn. But our armies have now arrived in the top right northeast corner of China. I know directions. And so we're going to use this, our armies up here, to start sweeping westward and capturing all this delicious territory over here, filled with delicious food, and more importantly, some of this stuff over here where we get some actual income, which is, of course, nice. So good stuff there. And we've got another reform, and I still haven't built a granary, have I? No. That's a bit shit, isn't it? It's a bit of a bastard. Public order. Corruption. Less corruption would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, some of this would be good as well. Income from industry would be good. Income from commerce would not necessarily be the worst either. How much are we spending on buildings? 420. Okay, that's not that much. That's not that much worth it. However, we could actually, because spending about 4.4k on character salary, so a reduction in 10% would actually bring in a good amount of cash, wouldn't it? Or at least it would stop us spending so much. Fuck it, I'm doing that. Okay, good. Money is I mean, it's still a problem, but it's less of a problem. And people won't starve to death for at least a few more turns. So, you know, there's all to play for. Plus, people starved to death before and they got over it. So, you know, it's fine. And now we've got Zhang Fei and Lubu and Gaoshun over here as well. This is all going to go great. I think what I might do is actually move you up here, because then maybe this army will go, oh, look, fresh meats, and try and eat him. And then Zhang Fei will be like, surprise, motherfucker! And murder him. Fingers crossed. Now, obviously, well, actually, that's fine, because it means now I won't have as much food going out, because, you know, all these people. Not my city anymore, is it? Not my city anymore. So I don't have to feed them. Not my problem. Someone else can feed them. Plus, I knocked down all the shit in that city first. So, that must be a bugger, mustn't it? Like, you're living in the town, and then Lubu comes along and kicks over your house, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to lose this town soon, so I don't actually want them to have anything, so I'm just going to trash it.
This is drinking weather.
Well, yes, well, good. Okay, food is better. Money, actually not looking too bad. Things are looking up. How about that? Whole bunch of shit going on. And I think, yes, Kingdom of Song is now ruled by Yuan Shang, who is strategically belligerent and cunning. Good. Good. Okay, well, wait, are you? Holy shit, it's Yuan Shang. Yuan Shang is there. Oh.
China's enemies will feel my fury.
Oh, well, this changes everything.
To war.
Let's bring
Marching.
Lubu down.
To war.
Let's lay siege.
Let's fly.
We will continue the siege.
Fury.
Channel passions.
And we'll bring you in to help out as well. And, oh look, the newly crowned Emperor's rule might be incredibly short. What a shame. What a crying shame. Oh well. A little bit extra income from commerce would be quite pleasant there, I feel. And we've got assignments to do. Excellent. Our momentum's dropping a little bit, which is problematic, because everyone's going to get very shitty about that. Never mind. Dio-chan, our new wife. Not the old wife, new wife. You can... Ooh, now, less corrupt. How much corruption do we have here? 22% corruption. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. How much corruption here? 16%. Okay, it's not bad. Mostly because we've actually got a governor here, so that's good. I'm going to get... how much do we get? Right, we get a lot of money from... Right. You are going to increase our money. Do that. Do that. I might... Oh, Leo Bay, you're not happy. You're not a happy boy. You're not a happy boy, are you? Where are you, buddy? What's going on, hey? Tell old Lubu what the problem is. What is the problem? Okay. Other effects, faction grudge, death of a friend. Okay, he's just generally a bit shitty, isn't he? Okay. Okay, buddy. Here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to take this stone rat back, because fuck you. And second of all, I'm going to... What would... Okay, that's going to piss you off. That would make you happy, but I don't give a shit. I can banish you, but that would piss everyone else off. I'm just going to tell you to get out of here. Just like, look, you're not happy. That's fine. You know, not everyone has to be happy. That's okay. What does this position do again? I forget. Diplomatic relations. Oh, like I give a shit about that. Like I give a flying toss about how much people like me. No one likes me. Fucking useless position. 5? Jesus. Good. Okay, we'll see if Yuan Shang decides to sally out. What do you want? We didn't Shang? Okay, sure.
We have come to terms.
We just want to declare war on everyone, mate. Like, I don't... I mean, he's fucking miles away. Why you got to be like this, buddy? Oh, yeah, whatever. Fine, we'll take it back. These guys have just been running around, stealing my shits. It's very upsetting, very perturbing, but that's okay. We're going to take it back. And more. And more. We're going to take everything. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. Give it to me. Please. Okay, you didn't want to sally out. You're just like, no, I'm staying. I'm staying in here. Please don't. Please. Please, sir. What do you want? Gates opened. 5 turns. Oh. So... Cool. So the gates are open? Are they? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It's not looking good for you. Oh no, we don't want no, not fight at night. We want everyone to join in. We want a big old Lubu party. Oh yes, reinforcements are indeed arriving. We've basically got 2 and 2 quarters, 2 and 2/3. That's it. That's mass. 2 and 2/3 armies coming in to help. So Zhang Fei's force is moving up to the walls, and unfortunately we've had a crash. Yes, I tend to get. I love this game, but I do tend to get some crashes. Lu Bu's coming in. I've sent some of his cavalry back to run off the back of the map so that we can get some infantry in. And there's Dian Wei and Gao Shun. And Lu Bu is then being backed up by Zhang Fei and Yu Jin and, of course, Zhao Yu. No sign of Zhang Liao or Chen Gong. I guess they're just chilling, just waiting. But that's fine. That's all right. Now, the enemy does have some nasty... They've got a trebuchet. They've been taking pot shots at my trebuchet and knocked out 2 or half of the trebuchet units in the unit, so that's a bit of a bugger. And the multiple bolt crossbow is also doing that, but we've taken them out with our archers, which is fine. Now, because we had the crash, we didn't get the event where the gate is open. So the gate isn't open, the gate is fucking closed. Brilliant. So, and the problem is, as you just saw, the gate opened then because a horse ran in, and now the horse is running out. Now, when the gate opens, your units will stop it. Now, if I tell my unit to attack it, as soon as the gate opens, they'll stop doing what they're doing, and then when the gate closes again, they won't start again. They'll just sit there stupidly looking at the gate that's now closed. Apparently, we've got a bit of lag. I think it's something to do with the fire. I think the crashes might be something to do with the fire as well. And I'm someone said the VFX, turning down the VFX can help. So I might try that. See if that helps. So we're trying to take the gate apart by hand. Well, I say by hand, by big fireball. Same thing. And that's, you know, it's slowly going down. That's fine. To be honest, I probably should have just taken out the walls. That'd probably be better. So our Jan Sword Guards are on the wall and hitting some of these Protectors of Heaven, which is good. That's fine. And there's our hero group. Our hero group is looking pretty potent. We've got Dian, Wei, Gao Shun, Zheng Fei, Yu Jin, and Lu Bu, backed up by Zhao Yu himself. And they are going to be instrumental in this battle. It's going to be amazing. Don't get me wrong. And I keep trying to tell my units to attack the gate, and they're just like, don't understand, mate. What do you want us to do? I want you to like poke the gate with your spears. They're like, don't understand what are you trying to tell us here? So yeah, there's my frustration as I rapidly click the fucking button, and they're like, no, don't know what you're doing. So anyway,
You are ruthless. You cannot be stopped.
I know. There's Yuan Shang. Yeah, Zhang Fei will drink to anything. Anyway, we send Lu Bu in. Lu Bu starts prodding the gate, but everyone else just kind of like queues up behind him in the most British way possible. And then the gate opens. So then, of course, he's not hitting the gate to let a fucking horse out. So anyway, at this point, I'm losing my rag because I'm like, this is just stupid. This is stupid. Anyway, at the same time, I've got some cavalry over here trying to take out this gate. Now, you'll notice something here. They're not attacking the freaking gate, are they? They're just getting shot by arrows. So, next plan. Next part of the plan. Everyone is getting off the horse. Everyone's getting off the horse, and we're going to use the goddamn... We're going to use the goddamn siege tower to get up onto the wall. So that's what we're doing. So all my melee heroes, officers, up onto the wall. Zhao Yu is standing behind the wall so he can buff us up. Because, of course, he's got the buff, which means that anyone in this radius here, their ability will reduce by 1 second every 2 seconds, effectively cutting any ability cooldowns in half. So that means that, like, Lu Bu can use his, like, AoE, Zhang Fei can use his AoE, Dian Wei can use his buff, all that kind of good stuff. So we're now up on the wall, and basically our officer group is going to cut their way through the defenders. Just murder their way through everyone. There's Zhang Fei and Dian Wei. Come on, boys. Let's get it in. There we go. Perfect. Nice work. That's what we need. That's what we need. And Lu Bu, Gao Shun, and Yu Jin, that's it, are down on the ground. I mean, Lu Bu is just carving it. That guy lost his arm. I mean, good luck stopping Lu Bu, basically. There's no one in this army that can basically kill Lu Bu. Apparently he's got... Hang on. Let's just check this out. He's got a rival, so his melee damage armor piercing is increased by... What? How much? He's got 6k armor piercing and 3k normal. Jesus. Bloody hell. Okay, fair enough. Look at that poor bastard. He was like, I'm going to take on Lu Bu. He did not. It did not work out well for him. That was the worst mistake he made all day. And, but, you know, to be fair, the last. Oof. So, yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Dian Wei's got a buff that he can use, which basically makes him immune to any melee attacks. Look at Gao Shun there. He's got 116 melee evasion. I mean, that's the most... I mean, that literally means that he can have... I guess that makes him, like, literally Neo? Like, he can you know, backflip away from sword blades and shit. I guess that's what happens. Anyway, we've got quite a blob of infantry here, and more feeding in. So Hero Squad is moving in, and basically this is just going to be carnage as all of our heroes back to back just start murdering every single person they can find in range. Apart from Zhang Fei, who's dicking about with barricades, so good work there. He was, however, taking the gatehouse, and I just realised that actually it would be really good if he could take that, and then we can bring in the rest of our army, and here they come. So Zhang Fei and Lu Bu fighting back to back. Yu Jin is in the middle of that somewhere. Yeah, you really should. There's Dian Wei. And there's just lots of bodies piling up.
Please! What cowards!
It's amazing. And yeah, there's a bit of lag here. I didn't have this in the battle, weirdly. I think I'm going to have to turn the VFX down, aren't I? I think that might be it. I think it might be the arrows. Anyway, the camp crushers moving in. God, this is terrible, isn't it? I think it's the fires. I think it must be the fires. I'm half tempted to turn the VFX down, see if it works. Well, it's still a bit laggy. It's weird, because the actual... This is the replay. Laggy as balls.
Stay down!
The actual battle, smooth as silk. Who knows? Anyway, you can see the big pile of bodies that Hero Squad have managed to chew up. They actually have some help now, as some of our units are actually inside the city backing us up. Not that we really need it, to be honest, because Hero Squad is murdering their way through everything. We're actually trying to get through the wall here. We managed to make a breach and we got this unit surrounded. So once we dealt with that, our unit should be able to come into the city. And our cavalry is actually attacking the gatehouse and is almost broken their way through. And actually, in fact, what's going to happen is a horse is going to run through. Some of our cavalry is going to come through the gate, and then we're going to capture the gatehouse rather than have to smash the gate down. Yeah, that works.
Go, go, go! Show no mercy! Kill them! Attack!
Yeah, Lubu still continuing to murder. How many kills has he got? 252. Yep, that'll do it. 252. Eugene has got...
Oh my fury!
He hasn't got as many, but he's a sentinel. He's 84. Zhang Fei, 219. Dian Wei, 113. There's Hero Squad fighting side by side.
Go, go, go!
This is literally Dynasty Warriors, isn't it? It's just watching heroes murder their way through all of the chaff.
Fury! The gates are under attack! Show no mercy!
That's because our cavalry's taken the gates. Thanks, guys. Good job.
Double time! Stay down!
I don't think he's got a choice. I think he chopped his head off.
Cower before
Oof.
the dragon's gaze!
And yeah, the slaughter continues. As Hero... I mean, pretty much all these bodies are Hero Squad. This big pile of corpses. Look at how many bodies there are. Oh my god, that's the best thing ever. Yeah, I mean, you know, Protectors of Heaven are a nasty unit, but, I mean, send Lu Bu and Zhang Fei against them and they don't really stand a chance. Where is Lu Bu? Talking of Lu Bu, where is he? Where is the little scamp? Oh, there he is.
Do not relent!
There he is, 382 kills. Yeah, that'll do it. There's a crap ton of bodies here.
Our success looms large!
I feel like after stabbing him through the chest with Sky Piercer, which I'm going to be honest is quite a wide spear, isn't it? After stabbing him through the chest, you don't really need to cut his head off. You know, that just seems like a bit of an, you know, that's just a bit much. I think just stab him, right? That's probably fine. We've still got a little blob of infantry over here. The camp crushers are up to 102 kills. They're just literally just stabbing their way through this blob. But Hero Squad have arrived. Lu Bu is bloodthirsty, and so he's going to charge in to help out.
Cower before the dragon's gaze!
Yeah, you're going to have to.
We are taking their city! Victory
No shit,
awaits!
450 kills, and Hero Squad in amongst that blob now. And our cavalry is now at the city centre. Now we're having to fight some G militia, which is obviously not, you know, great. You don't want to have to fight G militia as cavalry without a charge. But frankly, I'm willing to sacrifice them to take the city. And the rest of the cavalry has now arrived. This is Gao Shun's cavalry charging straight into a spear wall, because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? And Hero Squad is, yeah, they...
Enemy run!
This group of infantry here had, like,
Do not relent!
had, like, held up for quite a while. Hero Squad turns up, instantly broken. Just like, no, we're not dealing with that. 450 kills on Lu Bu. Dian Wei's got 200. Zhang Fei 287. Gao Shun's got 287. Actually, that's not bad. He's got the same as Zhang Fei.
Do not relent!
Zhang Fei and Gao Shun. Gao Shun. Neck and neck. Eugene at 139. Hero Squad have basically wiped out, what, like a 1,000 people between them? How many enemies were there?
Show no mercy! Show no mercy!
So there was 6,603. So Hero Squad have wiped out
Unleash fury!
and wipes out a good chunk of the enemy army just by themselves. Why not? That'll work. And our cavalry is now chasing down any surviving units to make their way to the city centre to help out our cavalry. Came in from behind. They're looking a little bit tatty and ragged, but to be honest, our momentum should be able to replenish our units very, very quickly after this battle anyway. Zhang Fei's forces might need a little breather, but to be honest, that should be fine. We're now pretty much in control of the city. I'm trying to get Yu Jin to duel the enemy general, but frankly, he just seems to... like, he keeps going, yeah, I'll do it, and then doesn't, and I don't quite know why that is. There's still a bit of a blob of infantry down here. The camp crushers have killed actually 155, which isn't bad. They're now fighting the Protectors of Heaven, which is not really ideal. I'm going to bring Hero Squad back to help out because, you know what, they can probably... I think most of our army can hold the city centre for us. Here they come, rushing in, and the enemy vanguard is starting to break. The rest of our army charging into the city centre there. Hero Squad coming back to murder some... what are these? So, some infantry captain. Sure, why not? Why the bully not? Everyone's very tired, apart from Lu Bu, of course, who has perfect vigour. Did you just pull that guy's head off with your spear? Good God. Yeah, the useless bastards. Never mind. Okay, Hero Squad now moving in to intercept the routing units, because turns out they've had enough. Watching their friends get minced by Hero Squad was enough to basically make them decide that, you know what, they choose life. Unfortunately, they're running directly towards Hero Squad, and so, you know what, this isn't going to end particularly well for the vast majority of them.
Cower before the dragon's gaze!
Well, the crash was a bit annoying.
China no hope in our victory.
However, we have gained a city, which is, you know, great, because do I want to... I'm just going to loot and occupy, because actually I don't want a major city, because I don't have the food for it at the moment, so actually that's probably fine. I'll take that. Level 5. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Good. And yeah, your army's got a bit of replenishment to do. You go back, you ass kicks. But that was, I mean, other than the crash, which was very irritating, and the whole gate thing, I started off that siege battle quite annoyed. I won't lie, because it was the second. I was like, "Fuck it, the second time I have to fucking do this," and the gates closed. And then the whole fucking, like, trying to attack the gate, and they were like, nah, I don't think I want to. But having all my heroes wailing away at those Protectors of Heaven, like that little blob, just like back to back, carving their way through it, was fucking awesome. So,
Follow the heart.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Right, okay, so we've got some more small cities in our way before we can get the farmlands. That's a bit of a problem, but we have also defeated Yuan Shang, whatever his name is, probably not important, who cares. What do we get? Book of Ceremonies, okay. Oh, public order, that's not bad. And an overseer, which is actually interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what do you have? Okay, you've got the Imperial Jade Seal, which, to be honest, I probably don't want to change. What could you... that's... no. I could switch that out. Because, I mean, you've already got, like, literally the most instinct of anyone ever. So I don't think, like, -4 is going to be a big deal. But the extra campaign movement range and speed, probably... yeah, you've got over 200. How old are you? 49? Okay, that's not too bad. You probably won't drop dead anytime soon. Yeah, the extra speed and the extra campaign movement range will be very useful. Excellent. I was tempted to annex Gongsun Zan, but having the army up there is probably better off than not, so I can always annex him later. So we'll do that. Book of Ceremonies could be useful if you are administrating a province, which is a little bit shitty, just like this one here. So, Yan Cheng. Yan Cheng, there you are. Hello. You can have a Book of Ceremonies. There you go. Knock yourself out, little buddy. So that should help with that. With any luck, well, they won't starve at the moment, so that's good. So the food is they'll be okay for a little while. But we need to move fast, and Zhang Fei's army is going to be out of commission for a couple of turns. But I think we need to capitalise on breaking through. But oh god, they've got a fucking army down there. Literally the worst. Literally the worst. Okay, we'll grab that one. Then we can start like mopping up the farmland. That's what we need to do. We need to grab all this farmland before we start starving, and we can then use the mountains to protect our flank, which is good, and hopefully kill Yuan Shang, which is, you know, generally going to be the plan. Now we're going to lose our capital, but I think that's probably fine, and a bunch of other stuff. But that's okay. We'll worry about that afterwards. Like, money is generally okay. We're losing money, but we'll be alright. And hopefully they'll overextend themselves and cause themselves no end of trouble by themselves. Just taking our stuff, right? We'll burn everything to the ground, let it cause them trouble. They'll have to rebuild it. They'll spend the money doing that rather than recruiting armies. And then hopefully we'll have the time to mop up Yuan Shang and then head south to deal with, you know, other issues. Lost the iron mine. Money is still, it's not too bad. We're doing okay. Traits gained. Dianwei's honest. Oh, of course he is. Oh my god, minus corruption. That would actually be quite useful. None of you guys are actually any good. Fine. Zhang Fei, you just need another turn, don't you? Oh, I don't really want this city. I want farmland. But I could. Shall I take their capital and then head down? Mind you, this one doesn't look. Does it have? It doesn't have much of a garrison. We can probably grab that. Right, we can. Right, continue the siege. We'll bring
Nothing will stop us.
you down.
They wasted it.
And then that should make that a nice, easy fight.
Victory was never in doubt.
Easy-ish. We'll loot and occupy for the money.
Army cannot survive on faith alone.
And also to limit the amount of food that we're spending because we don't have that much food. And then we can go and grab the farmland. Can we maybe
Towards victory.
send you to go grab that next turn? Zhang Fei can go and grab the capital as well. So although we're losing ground to the south, we're actually... Well, I'm just going to fucking knock all this down. We're actually sort of making up elsewhere. So, in fact, I'm not going to knock down anything that is food related, but everything else, and we'll downgrade everything else because fuck you, that's why. Fuck you. Fuck everyone. No, don't downgrade the food. We'll keep the food for as long as possible. There we go. Oh god. Oh, fuck it. Do we just go knock down everything? Fuck it. Whatever. Anything that's food related we'll keep for as long as possible. Everything else, burn it. Burn it! They will have naught but ashes. You hear me? No, don't upgrade it. Demolish it. Downgrade it. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Now, I don't know where that other army went, which is a bit of a problem. But fortunately, thanks to our momentum, we heal up very, very quickly, which means that we can push on. We can take these losses. It's not a big deal to us. And I think having defeated several large armies of Yuan now Shang, I don't think he's got much left to throw at us. And then we'll annex Gongsun Zan, get him on board. Obviously, he won't be too happy about that, but fuck him. Okay, don't care, don't care, don't care. Oh. Good. Well, that's fine. What's this? Rolling ball. And there's a siege equipment vulnerable and well placed, but what? Do it. Do nothing. Do it. Fuck it. Knock it down. Take it all down. Right.
Peace through conquest. Resume standard stance.
Okay, let's go and attack
Strike with
the
fury.
farmlands. We'll go and take that.
Fight with utter belief, and you will be undefeatable.
Ouch, we're losing a lot of money now. Like, a lot of money. Where did that... Oh, okay, there's an army down there. I'm a little bit concerned about where that other... I think it's over there. That's fine. I mean, even as we are... In fact, do I want to stand outside the city?
To war.
I think that's probably because if they lay siege to it, then we'll take attrition damage, whereas if they attack us now, we'll just fuck them up anyway, so that seems fine. And we're going to bring Zhang Fei over here. Does Zhang Fei actually have any artillery in his army? He does. Okay, well that's fine. We'll attack that. We'll continue the siege.
Follow the heart.
And we'll bring
To conquest.
Lu Bu in as well.
For China.
And then we'll murder these guys. What's the garrison like? Oof. Beefy. Oh my god, those are defenders of Earth. Jeez, I might actually need some... I might need some help with this, actually. I might not be able to take it with just... Okay, well, we'll build some siege towers. And if they decide to come out and fight us, then we'll fucking murder them. But that is going to have to wait until next time. We've made some gains, haven't we? And we've made some losses. But, you know, gains. And also, we fought a big-ass siege battle, which was quite entertaining. So, next time, we'll deal with Zhongshan and take their capital to make up for the fact that we're about to lose ours. And we'll continue to take all their shits. And then we'll prepare our invasion southward to retake what we lost. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.